So I am of the total belief that at the moment the biggest challenge many of us are facing are this feeling of feeling totally overwhelmed by the demands that are made on us, and that isn't only our job, but those are also things like our kids, our husbands. Yeah? So it's
Hello.
everything. It's not one bit usually, but it's kind of the sum of everything. And that's why when Elise asked me that question yesterday, how do you deal with it? It was sort of, this is such a big thing, and this is something I'd love to answer to everyone. So to be able to answer that question, I already yesterday, because I had that feeling this would be something that might be important, and then Elise asked the question, I thought, okay, it is important. Is this whole thing about what is balance? Because at the beginning when we started and we asked you, you know, what are the things that you would like to achieve in these 2 days? So what are the goals that you're working towards? So often this word came. And I feel there's so much confusion about the word balance. We say, if you ask someone, what do you want? Yeah, I want balance. But what is balance? If something is balanced, let's say, do you know, like on the children's playgrounds, they have this thingy where there's people sit on it. Do you know that thing?
Whip
The
up.
wippe? Wippe, what's it
Is
called
it
in
whip
Dutch?
up?
A wipper, okay. So we would say this thingy is in balance when we're both like this, right? So how often when you're on the wippe is that the case? You're every day on the wippe, good for you. No, but how long are the times compared to when you're on the wippe going up and down and up and down? The times that you are in the middle, really in that state of balance, are very short, right? 0, thank you, right? But in our mind, we have this, or we're being sold this illusion that that is what we want. But what is balance then? That's the status quo. That is nothing happening. That is just this. So it's unrealistic to hope for this. But where does it come from? Let me show you this little picture, which helped me a lot understand what it is that we're looking for. So we have in our life, we have kind of 2 sectors usually. We have our work life, and then when we have, okay, and this is where I get a breath. This is where I live. This is my personal life. This is my family. These are my hobbies. These are these things when I feel alive. And then I have this thing called work that I do so I can do more of that. Right? That's usually what we try and do. And when we're seeking balance, we're seeking a balance between these 2 areas. But what do? What most of us do, including me, is we go, okay, we'll start here. This is our medium. This is what we're looking for. This is our state of balance. That's the sort of, this would be good. So is it realistic to think that we're going to walk this path the whole time? No. We have to go a little bit here. Then we go back here again. Then we go 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 here again. And that is balance. Right? But I think the only mistake we make is that when we're here, we're hoping for this. We're thinking of that. We're not 100% here, nor if we're over here, are we 100% there. If you're like me, I found myself being at the playground with my smallest child on my phone checking my emails. So she was on her wippe or on the slide, and I'd be going, okay, how many emails can I get done in this time? That's what we try and do. So that takes us back to that thing of multitasking, of trying to do everything at once, to have life while we're working, to be extremely efficient while we're actually in our free time. And it's that is creating this state of imbalance and total overwhelm because we're doing nothing really. We're not really here, nor are we really there. So my theory for balance is that we find balance between these 2 areas. And I think there are many ways of doing that. One is to find that work that we truly love doing. because then it doesn't feel like work or a burden, but it's actually giving us that satisfaction and fulfillment of doing the work we do. Do we need to be a life leader and president to be able to have a satisfying work? Hell no. I believe every work that we do, if we do it with that passion and that belief that we're doing something that we love doing and that we believe in, we'll get satisfaction out of that work, and it will not feel like work. Like now, for us, this is fun. Coaching my clients is fun. I love that. I have other parts of my life I don't enjoy so much in my work, but still, the main part is what I love. But then what I had to learn is this also has to be. And this has to be on the playground, really maybe just being on the playground without a screen. When I go to bed at night, I used to read my emails until midnight, until I'd switch it off. Now I say no. There has to be a time, and the only one who can do that is me. I have to decide, when is my workday over? When am I not going to respond to emails anymore? When do I have the courage to say to someone who says, oh, but please, just one quick question? No. You know what? No, I don't want to anymore. And that, I feel, are those little steps that we need to take to find balance.